Hello, everybody. I don't know why it took you a second to not be invisible again, but welcome in, welcome in. Help. Looks like Phoebe got first, and I see Mary and Kaz and Mallow here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. Um, Mine's been, pretty ordinary, hi, Phoebe. Who am I? Key. Oh, that's not good. Regular Monday. I think my shoulder might be like dislocated or something. That's not good. It's it'll be fine though. But yeah, this game is one that was on my radar for a little bit before uh all the crazy stuff that keeps getting in the way of demo day happened. So I figured I would return to it with this. It looks honestly just almost exactly identical to Oxygen Not Included, but I am excited to see what it does differently. So without too much further ado, let's get into the demo, shall we? So Adaptory. Uh, all I really know about it is that it does look a whole lot like Oxygen Not Included. Set up the force. I really should do this before stream. That's Adaptory. There. If you could go ahead and go up on screen, that'd be great. Oh, there. Whoa, why is that so big? Let me fix that real quick. There we go. There we go. We're looking good. Okay, welcome to the Adaptory demo. Is my chat... My chat isn't working with it. On... This is an early playable demo of Adaptory. You may experience minor bugs or gameplay issues. This is not the final version of the game. Adaptory will be in early access for at least 2 years while we add more systems, content, quality life features, and official modding support. Check out the roadmap. If you get stuck, blah. Send crash reports, why not? Let's go. Options. I need windowed full screen so the chat will work. How do I scroll down to... Oh. Apply. Close. There we go. Ordeal just to get the game set up. That's the audio mixing looks good. Let's go. Like I said, it looks a whole lot like Oxygen Not Included. Oh. Eva, age 41. Morani beat. Empathetic, hates digging, self-important. Everyone's buzzing about the launch tomorrow. How exciting to be finally heading out. As long as the work together, this mission will be a success. Valeria. I always told Mom and Pa that one day I'd be a space explorer. Well, today's finally the day. I'm taking all over with excitement. We're really getting to space. We'll meet any aliens. Oh, right. The story here is that you crash land on some random planetoid somewhere, I believe. Brilliant, loves digging, obsessive, energetic, gullible, light sensitive, afraid of the dark, distracted, gentle. Light sensitive and afraid of the dark might be an issue together, but do it. Few light leagues from the Calliope Nebula. Actually, here, sort of the working in its tragedy. Well, welcome in anyway, Jess. I'm glad that you could join us. How are you doing today? You and your crew have been sent by the International Space Exploration Agency to search the farthest reaches of the galaxy for a new planet to call home. At last, you have landed on a promising candidate. Your coordinates are set. The autopilot switched on. All that is left is to settle in for 6 months of cryosleep. So you crash land here. Wake up. Pause immediately. Welcome to Adaptory. Adaptory is a game about collecting resources, building structures, and helping your explorers get off this planet. In the demo of Adaptory, your goal is to collect the green transmitite and deliver it to your transmitter. Okay, so let's mark a tile for digging. Okay, so we... The game is currently paused. You can place instructions while the game is paused, but you will need to unpause the game before your explorers can do anything. So we got some oxygen canisters and armored dioxide. Oh, okay. This is very, very, very oxygen not included. Transmatite. By pressing space. I think they can't reach the dig spot. Very oxygen not included. I need to try Rattleby again. Speaking of, Dar actually showed me that was on sale recently. I think. Explorers have dug out a tile of dirt, leaving behind a pile. You can use this dirt to build things to help you explorers survive in this strange environment. Click on the base category below to see some of the buildings that you can build. From that list, select the ladder below. Start building a ladder in your base. Oh, okay. I want to dig out those 2 tiles first. They even use handheld little gun tool things. Let them go! Okay, we need base and ladder. Okay, then the oxygen is included. Use ladders to get up and down and reach places they normally couldn't normally reach. Place it. Okay. Yeah, it looks really like Oni, Mary. Weeks have been long. I hope everyone else has been good. Well, glad you're doing alright, Jess. Now collect the nearest accessible dirt, bring them to this blueprint, and build your new ladder. Appetit! Note that your explorers can move around the world. You should make sure they can get enough oxygen to breathe. One way to get oxygen is using the oxycan holder building, which consumes oxycans to generate oxygen. You should build one now. On the blueprint for the oxygen blueprint below. There's even an oxygen built. Happy first dairy time. And say maybe we should meditate. Okay. They're talking. Great work. Oxygen will now be consumed. The oxycan will now be consumed and emitted as oxygen over the next few seconds. Oxycans are a handy way to get oxygen in a pinch, because they do not require any electricity or light, but you need to have an oxycan. How many oxycans you have left in the items counter on the bottom left of the screen. Bottom left. Oh, top left of the screen. Of course. Mix of unimpressed and disturbed. Now that the oxycan is consumed, its holder has automatically turned itself off, so it doesn't use all of your oxycans at once. When buildings are turned off, your explorers won't automatically supply them with items or resources. To turn it back on, you'll need to select the building by clicking on it. If there are multiple objects in the same spot, you can cycle through them. Okay. Demolish this ladder. Build here. Can you please get this fucking pop-up out of the way? I don't want to hide all the tutorials. Just a little bit frustrating. Dig down to this mushroom here. Find out what's going on with it. Get this transfer bunch of hydrogen in the ship. The oh, my tree in my little garden. Aw. Laris. Where are all these oxy cans coming from? I don't understand. Hi, Pecky. How are you doing? Selecting any Explorer building item or tile in the game will show you helpful information about what's going on. For now, you should turn the holder back on and consume another oxygen candle. There are oxy cans across the world, but digging through the environment, you'll be able to find more. Oh, okay. Good to know. Now know the basics of Adaptory. In the demo of Adaptory, select green transmitter and deliver it to your transmitter at any time. You can click on your transmitter to see how many resources are needed and what else the transmitter needs to function. Okay, cool. Needs power. It's made of dirt, apparently. Not connected to power. Supply goal 250, 25,000 or 250, 2,500 kilograms of transmatite. Dig through this granite. They dig so fast. Bank holiday, heck yeah. Okay, oxygen. We need, wait, tree. Build a tree at 10 kilograms of dirt. Uses light to convert carbon dioxide to oxygen. There's light up here, so we can go ahead and do that. What is it made of essentially dirt in this modern age? they just have trees, like, just make trees out of dirt. Like, what? What? I don't understand. Put a tile there. Place that with a ladder. Okay, we need, it looks like storage boxes. It would be under comfort, wouldn't it? Beds? Yeah, bed. Need 4 beds. There we go. Electricity instead of noise. Research facilities not available in the demo. Allow to heat up the heat, not available in demo, not available in demo. So we can't actually grow food. We can't do anything with gases. Can't do anything with temperature. Can't do anything with science. Automation signals, that's kind of promising. Power. Wire bridge, battery, coal generator, and solar panel. Where is light? Oh, there isn't any light inside the thing, apparently. What happens if I just put ladder here? What if I just like what if I just do this? Just dig right out to space. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Huh. Electricity is made from coal, just in like kind of dirt, really. Turn the oxy thing back on. What are they eating? Vacuum, tile-based dirt. I mean, it seems to be fine. Bunch of carbon dioxide. Must be eating mush bars. Let's just dig all the transmutite up. Okay, found another can. They learn oxygen, they need oxygen to survive. During oxygen, you try photosynthesis through trees. She's fine. She was just in a carbon dioxide zone. But on a smaller planet with gravity effects, like you dig it dig enough down and end up upside down. That would be actually pretty cool, Phoebe. Alright, all the oxygen does seem to be leaking out, so I'm gonna go ahead and seal things off again. And we'll see what happens to all the oxygen outside there. Okay, yeah, we were just venting gas into space, and it wasn't doing anything. Oh. Uh... We're just gonna move on. This transmutite. On Pork Planet, most people try the 3-block drop for the pork. They always die. Oops. There's water down there. Dig for the water. Oh, she doesn't like digging. Too bad, you're one of the only 2 left. I think the mushrooms produce carbon dioxide. Oh no, they're fighting. What are they fighting about now? Hi, Pink. How are you doing? Ooh, yeah, Pink won. Was it ever really in doubt? Look, Pink, how are you doing today? Larry is very upset about having to dig. Alright, yeah, regular day. Fighting over the last chicken. That fight was part of the game. What are you doing, Laria? Dead. Feeling neutral, thinking about the meteor shower. His mood is pretty low for being dead. Would get into a game before us. Lungs, nothing. Social, light sensitive. Does not increase happiness when in lit spots. Energetic, currently has no impact. Gullible, currently has no impact. Best friend is Enitor. Worst friend is Laria. Most recent conversation, would you rather fight a plow beast-sized bug or 100 bug-sized plow beasts? I got bug spray. I'm dead, that just means things can only go up. Yeah. Properties. Made of 100 kilograms of goo. He's still 31.3 degrees Celsius. My priority list. Catch breath. Write in diary. Pick up food. Both at 0. Okay. Editor. Thinking, I miss Laris! Oh my god, he probably died second. Oh no. Oh no, Editor. Oh no. Goo. Use that goo for anything? Catch breath, write in diary, social. Best friend Laris, worst friend Laria. Why does everyone hate Laria? I miss Laris. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, diary. Day 2. Another day in paradise. As our old boss at the sewage treatment plant used to say, I'm just kidding, I never worked at a sewage treatment plant, but I was an activist, which was pretty close. On the strangest thing today, something on this planet that looks man-made, or should I say alien-made, is the sign that this place used to be inhabited by sentient creatures. I better get out there. Day 2.1. I've had this old John Stanley song stuck in my head, a Wisdom Day song about drinking too much space ale. I wish I could remember the words because it's really driving me mad. Anyway, kapow! We just got hit by a meteor. Planet, I mean, not me. If I got hit by a meteor, I'd be toast. Crispy toast. Pretty sure that's everything I have to report. Until next time, diary, old pal. Who is? I think it was. I think it was Laria who was writing in her diary. Dear diary, I haven't been feeling great recently. The isolation out here is starting to get to me, I think. Editor passed away yesterday. I feel a bit shaken up. And I miss him so much. He always made me feel like things were going to be okay. Now he's gone. That's it. Not much more to report. We've all had hard at work over the last couple of days. Yesterday, a huge rock came shooting down from the sky and landed on our planet. Thank bar it didn't hit me. Can't think of anything else to report. Wish these diary entries could actually send home internal logs. Well, I'm probably able to hear what I'm up to. Both dead people hate Larry. I'm just saying that's an odd coincidence. Alright, maybe what do you gotta say? Yesterday, an actual meteor crash landed on the planet. I don't recall learning anything about meteor safety during our initial training. Or horrible news, diary. I have to give you, diary. Editor is dead. We're gonna miss him so much. We weren't friends exactly, but we respected each other. Aw. Everyone misses Enitor, and Enitor missed Laris. Thinking about the artifact. What artifact? I thought you were thinking about Laris. What's going on here? Are they still thinking things? I found artifact. Carbon dioxide. Oh, it's a ration pack. Pick up this transmutite. Power. Battery. Air bridge coal generator. I guess we need to use coal generators. That's gonna produce carbon dioxide though, I just know it. Oxygen. Oxygen generator. Power and water to generate oxygen and hydrogen needs to be connected to liquid pipes. Okay, are the trees actually doing anything? Needs 10 lux, state, start of light, deconstruct. This... I don't know, I'm coming around to Phoebe's theory that Laria had something to do with those two. Alright, back to digging. Bunch of hydrogen down there. Larry, it is not time to talk about home. Larry, I didn't build the ladder. Artifact different from artifact, or is it like British spelling? I think it's just a different spelling. Also, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's get all this coal. We're gonna need that for the power generator. Burns coal to generate power and carbon dioxide. Well, that under the residential areas. Oh no, they're fighting again. But what is it now, you two? What is it now? Okay, think wins again. What are you gonna learn, Streaming Way? Bar, it's dark. Power, wire. Okay, we're gonna power those. Really? Liquid pump. Backs up liquids into the liquid network. Needs to be submerged in liquid and connected to pipe network. Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this lake here then. Off you go. Cave explorers be like. Want to go home? Yeah. Talk about it. We're gonna cancel all of these orders. I think it's probably time to activate the Oxycan thing. Are they? I can't tell. I can't bury them or anything, it looks like. Box. What are you doing, Larry? Or Miva? Turn on. Harvest that. Carbon dioxide. Wire dirt. What? How are we making wires out of dirt? Them instead of coal soul if I'm coal dead. Problems. Oh, I just got this. Dirt wiring sounds messy. This is making me want to start a new Oni save though. Maybe I'll do that on stream at some point. Right. On the microparticles of copper in the dirt and squish them together. There. Okay, oxygen. Convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. That would actually be very handy, so... I'm gonna build some trees and... some light for the trees. And wires for the lights. Happy Pride, Mary. Alright, we are transmitting. What if it's Daisy Chain of Wine? It might be, honestly. I have to make sure that Woims are polarized properly. Right. Build the tree. Y'all, you need to build these trees like right the fuck now. Like, you're gonna die if you don't. Alright, the trees have light. Making fluffy oxygen. I can say that they're urgent, it looks like. Trees are urgent. Base, oxygen, free. It's a little weird that you just, like, build trees. Like, how are we building trees? Like, whatever, these trees are urgent. Unable to emit. He might have a photosynthesis machine, turning carbon dioxide into oxygen if it has enough light. Base, we're gonna put a door here. a tile there. Okay, looking good so far. Dig out this hole. And you're still fucking dead. This is looks like liquid. We're gonna put a liquid pump here. Move to. I can order the corpse to move. Anti-science. Okay, liquid pipes. That should do. This door is urgent. Like, why are you not making this door? Yes, thank you for making the door. Okay. Cancel these build orders. Artifacts for brown burnies, an oxygen candle. What is an oxygen, like, oxygen candle? More water down there, but I can make oxygen out of water. I don't get what the yeah, I don't get that other Raptorial. State powered. Oh. Come in ISEA HQ. Come in HQ. You and your crew have worked together to refuel the transmitter and send out a distress call. The little assistance from HQ you'll be able to continue your journey in no time. Thanks for playing the Adaptory demo. The final version of the game, you'll need to collect and refine resources, perform research, set up sustainability and automation systems, and ultimately launch your prepared ship to resume your journey back home. Check out the roadmap. You're working hard on the game? Okay, well, I guess that's the demo, everybody. Like, we can just do this now. It will be more of a factory game. I mean, it's. Have you seen the Oxygen Not Included Raptor or Jess? It is honestly just extremely similar to Oxygen Not Included, but looks like I need to move on to a different demo now. What do we got? I already did Cataclysm. Answer. Sudoku Acre. Okay. I've got the free ride demo, but I want that to be its own thing. Really feels like Oni, but maybe this is gonna have more of a factory game later. Ox not included, but with dirt, ropes, and insta trees instead of logic. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling, Phoebe. We'll look at the locator. Locator. What do you mean, petite? Air shimmies and reverberates as enters unburied what appears to be an ancient tablet, but without the fart jokes. Oh, locator. I don't think I have fart jokes not included. Let me check my demo quo. I could do good company. Oh, get rid of full-sided, already did that one. Tinkerland. Did I do Tinkerlands? I don't think I did Tinkerlands. But it looks like it might not have a demo anymore. Oh, nope, it does. Demo. The Mind Wave demo. Fine. I don't have that in my library. Pick that up real quick. Alright, everybody, we're gonna run a quick poll. What next? Mind Wave. Tinkerlands. What was it that suggested? Locator. Do I have that? I don't think I do. Oh. I don't know why you hate me, petite. Locator. The other one I wanted to look at. Got ore bound, zero order tactics, Micropia. Micro. Yeah, and oops. We'll put as the last option Uma Island. Okay, we'll do that. Uma Island. Duration will be 5 minutes. Somehow voted for something other than intended last time. Alright. Get your votes in, everyone. You can rig as much as you want with channel points. Poppy, what you doing there? 2 votes for Locator already. Oh no. There's Mind Wave. Finish downloading. In the meantime, guess I'll try to figure out the carbon dioxide situation here. Yes, it is a riggable poll. I feel like I'm going to regret that now. Which does mean that you can just counteract your own misvote if you do vote Packy. Alright, let's park this over the colony. Why is the oxygen not rising above the carbon dioxide? Well, 5 for Microtopia, 5 for Tinkerland, 7 for Locator. Y'all want Microtopia? I've been looking forward to that one myself. Really need to get to it. The oxygen, look out, the oxygen is not included. Oh no! I can't believe it. We're all gonna suffocate. Just like Laris and whatever his face is. Looks like Locator is still in the lead, so if you want to influence things differently, and that would be the time. Not included so stressful. I don't know. Once you get the base going, actually, while we wait for this poll to end, I'll go ahead and pull up my most recent Oni save. Gonna transmit. Get out of here. Quit to desktop. Yes, quit. Oxygen. Not interested. Yar. Let's see. My most recent was, I think, this one. Get prepped to clock out and drive home. Get my voice spot at the first person chicken jockey. Looks like Locator is winning pretty hard, but I'm gonna show this off real quick. Yeah, whatever. Here's my current colony. It's there was like a huge reservoir of water that I just like put into these. Cycle 120, 192. Like once you get like farming going and like a decent oxygen cycle, you're pretty good. I'm about 8 hours later having spent managing the steady decline in elongated deaths of all my replicas. Here's my sewage system that I set up. It's got like a fancy like mini computer here to control it. That's cool. The big ass bathroom that supplies the sewage system, which then gets turned into water, which then gets turned into oxygen. Distant oceanic getaway demo someday. Distant oceanic getaway. You guys know you can suggest demos, and like I always need more people to vet demos for me. Distant oceanic getaway. Load. Distant oceanic visual novel for staff. I see why you have suggested that to me. Looks like, yep, Locator 1, so you contributed 140 channel points. Alright. Put the desktop. Without saving. Switch category to Locator. Adaptory / Locator. Yeah, night and day, isn't it, Raptorial? Just need to update things a little bit. Demo ended super fast, so we're moving on to the Locator. Devs on Locator. Locator game developers. Empty exhibit. Is that them? Yep, that's them. That's empty. Are uh, uh, can be found at exhibit.bluesky.social here on Blue Sky as usual. All right. They can be pricier. I just didn't make them pricier. All right, locator it is. Okay, there we go. Yay. All set up. New game. Solarian Cartography Office, 3:05 a.m. An urgent package arrives in the mail. Missing, Abigail Lidari, archaeologist, age 32. Last known location, planet Pharaoh's orbit. Current whereabouts, unknown. Vital status, unknown. No. Contact Brienne Lidari with any information. SR4 1277 0928. Solarian Cartography. Crit system, planet Astrovia. Planet? Dear cartographer, this request is likely far outside your usual expertise, but I have exhausted all other options. My sister, an esteemed archaeologist, Abigail Lidari, has gone missing. Last night I discovered her journal, photos, and map. I don't know how these items reached me, but it suggests she may still be alive. With the scarce details from Abigail's journal, photos, and map, can you track her journey and discover her current whereabouts? I eagerly await your results. Brienne Lidari. Okay, this is not quite what I expected, and I'm sort of digging it. Photo log. Abigail Lidari here. Here, my ship may be a burning wreck, but it worked. Planet Pharaoh is just outside, just moments away. Where was this photo taken? Crash landings are never pretty, but at least I didn't hit the tree. Now where am I? Seriously, do I get extra points for missing the tree? My Farron is a little rusty, but it looks like this obelisk reads Canyon East exit. Thanks, obelisk. Adaptory station. Journal of Abigail Lidari. Planet Pharaoh notes and finding. Actually made it officially the first living person to set foot on planet Pharaoh. It's more beautiful than we could have ever known. How I wish you. How do we have all this stuff? Ended, crash landing. Crash landed. Oh, okay, that was just the 2 pages. All that. Oh, so the canyon is to the east. That's gotta be the obelisk. Yeah, that's definitely the obelisk. That location may or may not be correct. Locations are validated in sets of 3. Correctly locate any 3 photos to validate the information in your photo book. Right. This was taken... here? This was definitely taken here. There are 3 unconfirmed locations on the map. At least one of the locations is incorrect. Correctly locating any 3 photos will validate the information in your photo book. Okay, so clear this. Looks like it was taken here. Because you can see the broken bit there. And you can see the tree and the crash landed ship in the background. I did it! Okay. Reminder on Mom's book. Memories from a Dead Planet. A brief history of planet Pharaoh. Already know most of it by heart, but I figured I should have it ready for reference. And forward. We once thought Earth was at the center of the universe until Edwin Hubble was able to prove that the spirals we saw in the sky were a far-flung galactic system. For centuries, we thought we understood the science behind black holes. Today, you're left with more questions than answered. For Abby and Brienne, I implore you to stay curious. Time is the greatest source of information we have. True. Alright, so take a look at these pictures. Close-up of these towers, but this bridge is as close as I can get. There's 2 towers. We climb down those rocks to get a closer look. We gotta keep a safe distance from the old rickety wooden bridge. These towers must be generating massive amounts of power, but for what? Okay, so 3 tower pictures. I don't see any place where there's 2 towers close enough together for them to be visible like that. Longitude. This one is, I think, taken from here. This one looks like... Where could that be? Wait, it's not like right there. It's around a corner. So taken from here, I think. This one. I guess it's not like quite that close. One's off in the distance. So here. See. Yeah, I did it. Easy peasy. Got creepy tomb. Roger, Milton, Orville. Never saw these guys in Mama's book. Looks like this is my chance to fill in the gaps for history. Okay, these things are impossible to tell apart. Better open my journal so I can keep track of them. This guy looks like an Orville. Light cut out. Roger, please keep me company until I can jot you down in my journal. And my man Milton. 1 statue north, 2 statues east of Roger. Okay, so Orville is here. Roger is here. Milton is north. So easy peasy. Pharaoh's Heart, portals, and portal numbers. Across these lands, this is just the tutorial. Oh. Oh no. Across these lands lie 5 hidden artifacts. Return them, and we shall reveal Pharaoh's Heart. We're closer than we've ever been, Mama. Never been teleported before. Wish me luck. Red orb gives a glimpse of the destination. Teleports beings and objects inside diamond. Okay. Where was this photo taken? Thank God that's over with. I don't even mind taking this there. Okay, that was taken from here. This was taken here. Across these lands lie 5 hidden artifacts. Return the Pharaoh's Heart. And so the treasure hunt begins, starting with Portal 11. Seven. 4, 2, 1. This is just binary. Portal 11 would. Yeah. 8. This one. Yeah, did it. The Laren Cartography Office, 4:07 a.m. Re-rendered mist field. Another package arrives in the mail. Cartographer, we're off to a good start. Included in this letter is the next series of photographs and journal entries from Abigail. Please note that from here on out, the sequence of Abigail's photos is not strictly chronological. Some photos are missing or out of order. Expect Abigail's journey to be more irregular. Not sure what happened, but I hope he's okay. For all your help, Brienne Lidari. Music is really good. I like it. What do we got? Where was this photo taken? Brought my photo book climbing up this cliff. I think I may have lost some photos, but the view of the village was worth it. Looks like that was... It was here or here. And I think it was probably here. Working on my composition, it's all about balancing the elements. The hut, the cliff, the rocks, and the village. That had to have been taken here. Alright. These walkways are starting to blend together. First hut left, second hut right. Have I seen this before? I think... Sailing practice routes? Leading to off the coast. And there's some purple. Also has some purple. Purple. Okay, so those were not right. At least one of them wasn't. Oh, I think that's probably here. Looks like this projection pool is out of order. Gonna see if I can turn the water back on and get this night sky working. Heading symbol is lit up. If I can get this pool working, I should be able to boat to practice my navigation and sailings. The guide rail is functional. I was able to move the boat, but the constellation projections aren't working. Just seeing the heading symbols, time to try another pool. Sailing practice route. Okay, what is this? Go to check the journal. Oh, okay. Black holes and contradictions. A black hole is a celestial object with a gravitational pull so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape it. This was humanity's collective understanding of black holes for hundreds of years. Then we received a message. Hut designs. Each village uses one of these two hut designs. Oh. Okay, let's see. Can I tell them apart somehow? Projection pools used to safely simulate voyages across planet Pharaoh. Night sky projection onto dome, creating the illusion of ocean travel. Entrance, not visible during active projection. Shallow pool of water simulates the ocean. Southern hemisphere starter pool closed for maintenance. Boat diagram, forward telescope, seal rudder hull, station front, guide rail. As the boat changes heading, it moves along a guide rail to ensure it doesn't leave the projection. Okay, so oh, this here. So these have those are the rounded ones then. Okay, where's this one? Those also have the rounded ones. Check this one. Toto. Where did I put this? This should be about right, I think. Check the other one. This looks like really right. Okay, so there are some plants in other places. Try this. Wait, no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. It has to be here. Let me up this cliff, but I think the village worth it. That has to be right. This one. I put this one. This one looks right. I'm pretty sure because it's got the thing in the distance. It's got the right shape of the hut thing. If this one and this one and that one is right, then the third one must be wrong. Take a quick look. Not right. Okay. It's gotta be here, right? But then why is it not? Should be... Wait. Here? This one? Look, like... It can't be. Like, every single detail lines up perfectly. Wait. Wait. Box, right? Yeah, I think you're right. So it looks like here. Yeah! The message. A message sent from within a black hole. An impossible message. One that has broken our understanding of the universe itself. This book is that message, or at least our best attempt at translating it. The message tells the tale of a dying planet. And I'm afraid I won't be around to see how the story ends. I hope that you might one day find the answer. Black holes and contradiction. Okay, projection pool is out of order. Gonna see if I can turn the water back on and get the night sky working. Okay, so it had to have been this one because this was the one that was out of order. There's the entrance. I guess it's here.
It's gay all year round, son!
Happy Pride, Mary. Heading symbol is lit up. Guide rail. The guide rail is functional, was able to move the boat, but the constellation projections are seeing the heading symbol. Time to try the... Okay, in here somewhere. Okay, that's... here. That has to be here. Right? Look at the next three. Walkways in these villages have these cool trafficating paths. I think that's a word for branching into three. Got a fire going in this hut. Let's rations more palatable. The smoke from my fire is still lingering. I miss those rations already. Mixed up one. Ah. That looks right, right? Right. Okay, that one is... Oh, I guess the entrance was here? Wait. If the entrance is there... Poles are cardinal direction. Yeah, but they're like related to this thing, right? Or wait, no, that's the boat. So oh well, I guess that did it. I was overthinking it. Okay, night skies, navigation, and major constellation. Step 1. Using the constellations in the night sky, determine which hemisphere you're in, north or south. Step 2. Southern hemisphere. Locate the water snake constellation. The brightest star at the head of the constellation is the southern eye. Use the southern eye to determine your heading. If you stand facing the eye, you are now facing south. Using the constellations in the night sky to determine which hemisphere you're in, north or south. Northern hemisphere. Locate the northern eye by drawing lines out from the following constellations like so. Offering Bowl and Keter Crater. Use the northern eye to determine your heading. If you stand facing the eye, you are facing north. Okay. Do some village stuff. Bifurcating. Those are these rounded ones. That path doesn't fit. It's over water. This would fit. Okay. Still to see the smoke. Okay, so I need to find this village. Was this one? No, it was this one. Taken from here. I think. And yeah. The one that had the fire in it would have. That one? No. Okay. Maybe it was this other village down here? Need more detail. Can I copy? Okay, I think it was taken here. And that would mean it was this one that was on fire? Or not? Uh... These are the rounded ones. Maybe this is wrong? It does fit, though, and it's like the only place I've seen that does. Because this would also fit if like they were reversed, because the one on the left is closer than the one on the right. one doesn't fit to the look. That was that one. Those are all the trifurcated paths. So this one has to be right, I think. Right? One that looked similar. The trifurcation. Wrong hut shape there. Uh... Uh, huh. I think this would also fit. This one, I think, back here. Yeah. I was just guessing, but holy shit! All right, cool, cool. We got it. Okay, journal. Planet Pharaoh globe. Azure Mountains, Northern Ice Cap Ring, the Paragos Islands, Prime Meridian Equator, Granny Overgrowth, Southern Sand Gates, the Void. Measuring latitude. Align the bottom of the sun with the horizon. Read the angle of the horizon at noon. Calculate latitude using the following equation. Latitude equals 90 degrees measured angle. Okay. Projection pools are amazing. I feel like I'm actually sailing. Still taking in all these new constellations. On Earth, we'd never be able to see our constellations so clearly. Should make finding the southern or northern eye easy. Getting artsy with a shot of the reflection. Major constellations in northern hemisphere. Offering Ball, the Kedar Crater. Old roots, branches, Wade and Farron. Looks like the southern one is way more geometric. Grand Boulder there. I think that might be the split crystal. There's the Offering Bowl. And the Kedar Crater. That's North Hemisphere right there. Yeah, definitely. So north is there. If you face that, you're facing south. Which one was which? This one was Northern Hemisphere. So if you face that, you are facing south. I think that's right. See, that one is... I see the water snake already. That's the southern eye. There. This one has the split crystal in it. And the Grand Boulder. So it's in the southern hemisphere somewhere. Keep in mind the shape of the boat. Excuse me. The front. Oh, okay. These are the coordinates: north, south, east, west. Rear of the boat. Northern eye. You're facing the eye, you are facing north. So, here? Here we have... the Grand Boulder and the Split Crystal. That's the water snake, so... hear that one. The forward telescope, so that fits there. Wait. Is it here? Here would be there? What? I was just guessing! What the hell? I mean, I'll take it. Natural phenomena. While rare, auroras are sometimes visible in Pharaoh's night sky at certain latitudes. Southern Hemisphere range, blah blah blah. Lucky to catch an aurora, it didn't even last the hour before fading into the sky. Star movement. Star movement. Pharaohs were able to determine their heading while out at sea. Line up the forward telescope crosshair with a bright star. Observe 2 minutes to pass and allow 2 minutes to pass and observe the direction that the star has moved. Pharaoh rotates clockwise. Therefore, a star moves down facing east. Star moves upward facing help. The hell is that? Reminder, do not go off to practice route after sunset and avoid 3745 degrees west. My first actual voyage, taken at noon along one of the practice sailing routes. Let's see if I can figure out my latitude using these binoculars. Frame the sunset with a literal door frame. I should get some sleep, but I'm turned around. Pharaoh rotates in the opposite direction of Earth. Everything is backwards. But faces east. Over the water. It's also one of the, that was here. What the hell was that reminder? Do not go off the practice route after sunset. Avoid 37 north. And 45 west. Okay. And bring latitude. Latitude 90 minus 20%, 20 measured angle, so minus 70 is 20. The latitude would be, which would put her somewhere here. Take an At noon, along one of the practice sailing routes. Right there? Uh... Definitely here, right? There? Yeah, but... I... Okay. Half the time I'm like half guessing, but it still worked. Okay. Symbols and the artifact. Broken branch. Among the stars, find the branch that is broken. Lizard's eye. Look to the sky and find the lizard's eye. Rest. Had to lie down to grab this shot of a hut. Still above, still have sand in my hair. An actual aurora. Wish you could be here to see it. Still using the practice route. Taking another latitude reading at noon to make sure I've got the hang of this. The distant village almost messed up my reading. Practicing in the projection pools again. Took a long exposure through the boat's forward telescope to see star movement over time. I can use this to determine my heading. It said that the Farans held the night sky with such reverence that they built their society to reflect the beauty in the stars. What the heck? I think I know how to get this one. Find them though. Let's start here. Head the way down to grab this shot. Auroras are... Which hemisphere are we in? '31 to 90 degrees north. Above had to have been somewhere here. Cliffs. So here. Okay, taking one of the practice routes. Like 60. 57. 90 minus 57 is 33. Okay, so not there. $37. Wait. 57 minus 90 minus 57 is 7. Yeah, that's 33, right? I think. Can't be here because that's over land. It's got to be this village. It can't be here because it's not distant there. Also not distant there. Where would the distant be? To the south? But then how are you getting the reading? Be to the east. Well, that's the direction the sun is, right? For the star? On the bottom of the sun with the horizon. Read the angle of the horizon at noon. Calculate the latitude using the following equation. Latitude equals 90 degrees minus angle. It it rotates clockwise, so wait, at noon. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna put it there. Practicing in the projection pools again took a long exposure through the boat's forward telescope to see star movement. Well, first of all, that is definitely the split crystal. Right. Yeah, that's the split crystal. Okay, star moves down, facing. Star moves upward, would be facing west. So down is east, up is west, right would be north, and left would be south. It's going up anyway, so facing west. So here or here. I gotta be honest, I don't know how knowing which direction she was going tells you where this was taken. Wait. Going east. Going east. No, going west. So would have been here, I think. Because of the track, or it was here. But the projections weren't working there. Also could have been here. Okay, right. The crystal was south, I believe, right? Yeah, southern hemisphere, so it was in here. Upward, facing east. Facing east. Here? Distant village will be down. This is the one I was least sure of anyway. West, anyway. What? Well, yeah, but like, you're facing. So if you're facing towards the center of the thing, you'd be facing west, right? I am mad that that worked. I am actually mad about that. Alright. The forward telescope points outward. Oh. 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 Whoops. Alright, last three it looks like. Whether the Farrens held the night sky with such reverence, they built their society to reflect the beauty of the stars. Oh! That's my hint. I need to find the constellation that matches the... Okay, this is the reaching branches. This one is the tangled roots. This one is the Theron lizard. This is the Paragus squid. Among the stars, find the branch that is broken. Reaching branches. Among the stars, find the branch that is broken. Look to the sky and find the lizard's eye. Find the lizard's eye. Stars I don't think mean anything in the background of this one. That would have been taken... First of all, this one is find the branch that is broken. These are the reaching branches. But none of them are over land. So how would she have taken them? Find the branch that is broken. Picture of constellation. Yeah, this is the reaching branches and this is the tangled roots. Farron lizard. Oh, the lizard's eye. Okay. This is the Farron lizard. That's the lizard's eye. The branch that is broken. This one. There. And those two... Are they... Here. I did it! What's this thing? Full game includes 4 new areas, each with their own unique mechanical twist, optional challenge photos, more cohesive and fleshed out story. This was actually really cool. Like, little bit frustrating, but actually very cool. Holy crap. What's in findings? Kill with the Dari. Well, I guess that's the demo, everybody. Real detective vibes. It's making me want to get back to strange horticulture. Maybe I should just reset that though. But yeah. I'm gonna switch over here because I'm not doing a third demo in one demo day, so yeah. Our music's already going. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. That was really cool, Petite. Thanks for streaming. Well, thank you for being here, Pecky. As usual, if you are new around here, you can go here to vote in polls. I actually have one up right now to tell me what you want me to do this weekend. There's also cat pictures and memes and stuff if you want, you know, to do that. Let me see who's online that we can raid. Only Brassica. That's fine. Brassica's cool. It's been a while since I raided her anyway. Oops. See who else is online in my phone. I'm just gonna raid Brassica. I haven't raided her in a while. So, let me get a quick raid message written up for y'all. Raid. Again. Dance. Again. Here we go. If you have access to emotes, make sure you have this on your clipboard and ready to spam in her chat once we get over there. If you don't, then use what you got on hand. I'm not your fucking boss. Brassica is really cool. She does origami and crochet and variety streams too. So I guess, like, are we the same person? I honestly don't know. Anyway, thank you all once again for hanging out tonight. As always, it was an absolute blast, and thank you, Petite, for coming through with that clutch suggestion for how to keep this going. I will be back here tomorrow to play some more Void Stranger, which I am so excited to see where that's going. I feel like there's a lot more to it than is immediately obvious on the surface. Anyway, once again, VT, I think. Brassica VT. I'm gonna start the countdown, and thank you all again. Oops. Great. Wait, what? Why can't I? Oh, Brassica read Brassica VT. There we go. Thank you all once again for hanging out tonight. I really can't overstate. Yeah, I cannot overstate how much I appreciate you being here. I hope you'll have a fantastic rest of your night, a fantastic rest of your week, and a fantastic Cinco de Mayo for those who celebrate. Other than that, that's all I got. I'll see y'all next time. Take care, and bye-bye.